1 John chapter 2 verse 22. Who is the liar? It is whoever denies that Jesus is the Christ. Such a person is the Antichrist, denying the Father and the Son. Let's reason this out for a moment. Let's really think about how perfect the argumentation is here. And it is perfect. There is no reasonable reason for anyone who does not see the world from the perspective of Christ's sacrifice to make a sacrifice themselves. Think about that. If you don't believe in Jesus, and you don't believe in the necessity of sacrifice, of self-crucifixion, you don't need to be a Christian to do so. Explicitly, maybe you're of another religion, but the way in which you live, the manner in which you show love to others, embodies sacrifice. It embodies persecution and self-crucifixion. So whether you know it or not, maybe you are still a Christian. But anyone who does not make sacrifice or does not take up the cross in the way in which Christ did, anyone who is not prepared to suffer themselves for the benefit of others, such a person has absolutely no reason to tell the truth. Why would they? Indeed, they have proven that they're incapable of doing so, because anyone who rejects self-persecution or rejects suffering and does not want to suffer themselves, by logical definition, would have no reason to tell the truth, because the truth always tends towards disclosing information which puts one at a less powerful position in comparison to people with more information, that is, secrecy and selfishness. So there is no reasonable reason for anyone who does not see the world from the perspective of Christ's sacrifice to make a sacrifice themselves, because this necessarily implies a failure to acknowledge the virtue of the crucifixion. And anyone who does not acknowledge Christ as a martyr and the Son of God cannot sacrifice themselves, and so lying must logically follow as a social defense mechanism. Let me read that again. Who is the liar? It is whoever denies that Jesus is the Christ. Such a person is the Antichrist, denying the Father and the Son.